Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It's I, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch2Gud, and yes, we are here live. Live, everybody. We're gonna play some Conquest. We're gonna do some roster reviews. We are right around the corner from Hondo. Oh, they didn't put his kit out yet, did they? Hondo. Oh, Naka. I don't know why I say it like that. I don't know. It just happened one day. Let's take a look here. Do we have a kit yet? Let's see. I guess not. Crystal pop-up notification. Yes, we know. Yes, yes. Nope, no kit yet. No kit yet. All right, we'll continue to wait on the kit for Hondo Oh Naka. Hey, Dr. Plague, you of course are welcome to ask questions. I will tell you if the questions fall into the realm of doing roster reviews, then it's not fair to everybody who pays for roster reviews for me to just answer and do a full roster review for free for somebody. But fire away, ask questions in chat. That's what we're here for, to have fun, talk together, spend some time, and enjoy each other's company, boys and girls. How's everybody doing? All right, we're gonna play Conquest first because I got some stuff to finish. Red Dragon God is here, everybody. I always have to do that until I cough. Oh, good to see you, Red Dragon God. Also, Gal made the stream. And Isaac Stefani is here. That's a lot of High Council members. We support all of our High Council members here at Nooch2Gud Studios. That includes you, Isaac Stefani, Gal, and Red Dragon God. Along with all of our other members who keep this channel alive and running. Thank you. Membership available for as little as $1.99. $1.99 a month. You can be a member of this channel for as little as a Coca-Cola at McDonald's. You too can join and support the effort today. All right, boys and girls. Okay, the shorts feed has once again reset my microphone for some reason. I don't know why it does it. It does this a lot. All right, I fixed it. Microphone fixed in the shorts feed. Sorry about that. I don't know why it does that. On my regular feed, like once every 3 to 4 months, the software resets on its own and the mic doesn't work. On the shorts feed, it seems like every 2 weeks, it just stops using the microphone. I have to reset it. Thank you. Open? You can hear me now. You can hear me now. Yeah. We got it fixed. We got it fixed. Okay, so can you do an updated Conquest video? That's really broad. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? And if I do a Conquest video, it would come out. I mean, what do you mean by that? Updated Conquest video. What Conquest video? That's just too broad. That's not very specific at all. I've got a number of Conquest videos. I don't have a lot of Conquest content, but I've got enough out. You mean like the beginner's guide, or what do you mean? What's the date count? I ask Coca-Cola for sponsorship. I don't know. I think I might have food coming during the stream. My wife is making, so my son and his girlfriend are coming for Christmas, and my wife is prepping because my son's girlfriend is a vegan, and so she's making some vegan noodles tonight, which we'll find. I'll see what that's all about. She's making them out of something, but she's making like chicken, and not chicken and noodles like you classic chicken noodle. But I don't think maybe she's making chicken noodles. I thought she was making like chicken breasts with, I don't know what she was doing. Finally finished marking the town I'm in. Can finally finish my day and not drive. Oh, moving, not marking. Marking. An early guide. It's been a while. We could probably do a beginner's guide or early guide to Conquest next time around. It's probably about time for that. We'll do that next time around. Let me put it in my calendar. Hold on a second. That's not gonna work. You don't lick your finger to use your phone. Do you guys? All right, I'll stop. Okay, there, it's gonna end there. 1, 2. So somewhere around the 29th, we're gonna get Conquest again, right? 1, let's see, ends there. 1 week, 2 weeks, yeah. So let's see. Conquest, beginners, guide. A lot of times, so yeah, we can do that. I've got that. I got that on my phone now. Don't need it all day. No, that'll work. Okay. Line locates marking lines. Finally finished the town I got assigned. Okay, okay, I got it. So your job is marking the town. I got it. I'm a little slow there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Owner, I don't know how to say your name. You left your guild because they got really greedy and toxic. You'd rather be part of a guild that actually values its guild. Do you recommend I instantly start looking for a new guild and start to go? Oh, instantly start looking for a new guild. Don't go guildless. It's like looking for a job. You're gonna be better off getting a job. Okay, hang on. Let me do this. Pirates, Order 66, and Riposte. Okay, so let's get this on the way. It's like looking. There's pirates. Can these guys do it? Let's see. Like looking for a job. You don't want to have no job while you're looking for a job. You want to have a job while you're looking for a new job. It makes you more marketable. So don't go out there and not have a guild looking. It's going really well so far. You want to, yeah. You want to find a new guild immediately. I'm rooting for your girlfriend. Deal with it. Okay, let's see. Shards of tech is like never given up here. I don't know what you're talking about. Levi Stott, are you asking me to do an update video showing the value of the hyperdrive bundle? Is that what you're asking me to do? I'd like some clarity. Are you asking me to do a video, an updated video talking about the value of the hyperdrive bundle? Is that what you're asking, Levi? Durzo, another High Council member. I just want to know, Levi, if that's what you're asking me to do. King of the Who? Who are the Britons? All of us, we're all Britons. But the pirates take a beating here at the beginning, and I have really bad mods in these guys. Let's see if they can do this like 3 times. I don't know if 3 times will do it. I may have to throw some other pirates into like a Kylo team. Alley Gal's ready for it. A comparison within a Nooch2 Perfect update showing the difference in accounts in X amount of weeks. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you want to be famous. I mean, I've got my old. Well, you probably have spent other stuff too, not just the hyperdrive bundle. If you got Executor in 4 months, there's got to be other stuff you spent on. Which more power to you. I'm not. There's no complaint. Yeah, I appreciate it. We do a lot of roster comparisons around here, and I'll just say I think that this isn't going very well. I think that given if you have, you know, time and money are always 2 axes that converge, and given enough money, you can cut. Like if this is time, if this is the time spent playing the game, and this is money, you know, as you spend more money, your time goes down and down and down. So the time money axis of Galaxy Heroes is much like many other games. Spending more money leads to less time doing stuff. So yeah. It's like that. Don M, I lost Grand Arena. I think what I'm gonna do in Grand Arena, not to give anything away, since I've just screwed up here. I've just screwed up. Come on, man. I can't even click on it now. We're just do it up here. Since I've screwed the pooch, and I have no mods on. Well, they have mods now, but in Grand Arena, I have no mods on Rey, Kylo, Darth Bane, and Sith Eternal. So what I'm gonna do is this. we're just gonna go all in on the fleets. I'm gonna make the fleets as thick as I possibly can. I think that's my only chance of getting wins, because people are gonna clear my teams really cleanly, and I'll have to learn some of these fleet counters. I'm also thinking I might stick Jabba in the back here just to be a little sneaky instead of where he is. Maybe I get lucky and stop somebody. So let's do that as well, because we're in a bad way with no mods. We're in a bad way here. I'm just gonna do this right now. Fine. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go down here, and that Great Mother's Crown was not a very exciting team. I think I'm gonna try to save that for offense. We'll find a team to put up there on top for defense. Okay. So we'll put Jabba in the back here. I'd like to see somebody give that a try with all the potency. Was that the one I used? I thought I used... Was it kicks? I guess it was kicks. All right. Wasn't this one? Nope. Potency, crit avoidance, defense. It is this one. That's more potency. This one, though, has health. Yeah, this is what we used. Makes that team really good. Let me go back up here to the top, and let's see if we can come up with another team to stick up here. I don't think this is working, by the way. Saving Malgus for offense. I don't have a lot of options here. Queen Amidala kind of saving for offense this round. I could put Gas up there, but he's so bad, and I messed up. No, I did the clones on purpose. Let me see something. You can do something weird here. Let's just do something goofy. That's just something goofy. I'll just leave the rest of it here. I don't know about this Ray. I think that this Scavenger Ray Cron looks really cool, but at the end of the day, it isn't any good. And maybe it's better for offense, so let's find another team to stick on defense here. I got 4 GLs. I could put Gas, but he's just an offensive tool. We could put Radis in. Or we could just go with Zori. She's not very exciting, but at least it's something for them to deal with, and I'm probably not going to use her on offense. I don't end up using her very often. Put that in there, just make it interesting. All right. User 1234, Mod Squad member in the house. Mod Squad! Alright, so I mixed up my defense, because without mods and those guys, it's going to be a rough round to Grand Arena, so I'll have to figure out how to deal with ships. I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with ships, so... Do all of them have to be at Relic 5? I don't know, that's a good question. Somebody answered that, I'm not sure. My Zori is not a good Ahsoka counter, just as a heads up. Do they all have to be Relic 5 for... Let's see here. There's no character there. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's do some more Conquest here. I just had to mix up Grand Arena defense because of my idiocy. Yeah, we lost. There it is. What a maroon. What a maroon. Why does it do this? Why, when I go to buy Bronziums, does the PC client constantly just reboot? It doesn't like me buying Bronziums. Yeah, with good modding, Finzoria, I cannot afford to spare mods for Finzoria. I've got plenty of teams I need mods on. Plenty of teams where I need mods and I'm short on mods. I've got no shortage of those. Zero shortage of teams that are not modded good enough. All right, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna do, I don't think those pirates are gonna do it again here. I'm gonna go with, well, let's get our Order 66 going. We gotta get this loaded. What's the Kyber strategy for planning one's defense? Well, you gotta put a tough defense out. You really should be researching your opponent and seeing what they tend to put out. And in my situation, if you're stupid and you don't have mods on three of your most important characters, then you gotta get creative and do goofy stuff, which is what I just did. You gotta try new and different things that people aren't used to, and hope you get lucky with some of them, which is why I got that Vader lead out there. But yeah, there's Kyber defense is all about, and I'm learning, by the way. I am floating between Kyber 1 and Kyber 2 right now. A lot of floating back and forth. And I'm in the end game now. My account is in the end game, but it's just all, there's just a lot of planning to it, and I need to do a little better on the planning. But first of all, I need to make sure I've got mods on all my characters next time, which I've fixed for next time. Oh yeah, just Night Trooper? Okay. I feel like that was different when they first launched him. Maybe not. How many Order 66s do I need? Can I just, if I go all the way down to 0 here, can I get it done? Let's take a look. I need 7 more. So yeah, if I take Lord Vader down to 0 and we keep beating this team over and over, we can get all our Order 66s knocked out. Let's do this. Mods and relics matter a lot the higher you go in Kyber. It has never been said more directly or better than that. 100%. I am floating, a big part of the reason I'm floating between Kyber 1 and 2 is my mods are lacking. You see me playing people in Kyber 2 that have double or more my mod score. My account is less than 3, well, it's 3 years old now, and I just don't have the mods to hang in there with some of these accounts. And then you look at relic levels. As the higher up you move in Kyber, people are going to have a lot more relic 8s, relic 9s, relic 7s on character that I've only got at relic 5. They're just going to be out relicking me. So as I move forward in Grand Arena, Kyber is going to, into Kyber, sorry. Those relic levels and those mods are really going to matter, and I've got to keep up on the datacrons. My datacrons have to match up, so that's the challenges we're dealing with. That's the challenges we're dealing with. I am getting that first Order 66 counts, right? That's like going toward, doesn't have something goofy where that doesn't apply or something. Let's check. Yeah, okay, we need 5 more. We'll knock that out. There's only one way to do Order 66. You can't load, and there are no other teams to do that, so this is what I gotta do. I will say this, I was critical, or I wasn't critical of it. I just was not as excited about relicking up non-7-star characters as a lot of other people were. I still feel like it could be a trap for new players or early players that don't understand the how to save your resources, how important your resources are, and why you shouldn't just spend them all to relic characters right away. But for a player like myself, who is getting toward the end game, being able to have these clones relic at 5 and 6 stars has been kind of a godsend. So I'll definitely reflect that back and say that it's been great for me. Great for me. Download Raid Shadow Legends, everybody. Thank you, Aligal. The Plarium is sponsoring the channel. User
Let's get some more investment reviews flowing. Not targeting first spot today, so please guys bet over me, smile.
User 1234 as always driving the action. He's off to the side throwing the money on the table. User 1234. You're gonna run. We'll let the music run all the way through this battle. That's how much you've earned. That's how much you've earned. Thank you for all the support, my friend. Thank you for all the support. We've been getting a lot of support here lately from a lot of our great viewers. And not to mention all of you guys, everybody that watches videos, everybody that hangs out there, everybody that lurks, everybody that's just chilling, everybody that likes, subscribes, whatever. You're all supporting the channel. Thank you all very much. And thank you, User1234, for everything you do for this community. More roster reviews of the way. We've done we're close to 50. I can probably get over 50 today, depending on people asking for them, so. Absolutely do not relic something under 7 stars unless you plan to finish what you start. 100%. 100%. Video, that's it. That's a good idea for a video. For countering Ray Ben teams of Starkiller, who do you target first, second, generally? If there's no Ezra on the team, you have to get Ray into the yellow. I mean, I have to see the team. If it's got a Barris Kron, you got to get Barris out first. I mean, it depends on who's on the team. But you're most likely saving Ben and Ray until the final 2. You maybe try to keep Ben stun locked if possible with that Starkiller team. How would you stun lock with that team? Yeah. So you want to keep shock everywhere so Palpatine keeps getting turns. You want to try to stun them with Palpatine and Mara Jade. You want to keep Ben stun locked as much as possible. And then eventually when you get Ray in the yellow, you knock Ben out and then you knock Ray out. Ray, then Ben, then Ray. It's a dance. Ooh. It is quite the dance. Quite the dance. Quite the special occasion for Ray and Ben. We're probably 1 or 2 away from this here. We're at 30% right now. We're taking it all the way down till we get all done with our Order 66. Chewie to Gear 12. Nice. You can't kill Apo. Wait, is that just a Grand Arena thing? No. No, they're not killing Apo. Yeah. Can't kill Apo. Sometimes I lose track of what is a Grand Arena ability and what's just an overall ability. Dirk Enda has made the stream another Mod Squad member. The Mod Squad members are out in force today, boys and girls. Dirk Enda is new to the Mod Squad. We did a little bit of work on his account the other day, but we'll be doing more down the road for sure. How close am I to getting this done here? One more? One more. CLS R7 Han R5 day relics Chewbacca gear 9 to 10 or something relic tomorrow. Nice. That's gonna go well for you in Military Might when it comes out. Yeah, it's a non-GL
Glad
team.
to be a part of the Nooch fam.
Thank you, Dom G. Thank you. I'm glad you're a part, and welcome to Otto T101 and their viewers. Just joined the stream. We all hail our great and powerful Admiral Emperor guy who used to wear white and now wears black. All hail the Crocs. All hail the... All right, thank you. Thank you. All hail the mixtapes. Welcome aboard, all of our Kyber participants. Did our Lord the Emperor perform some great things today for everybody? All right, that's gonna do it for Order 66. All right, now, right? Yep, there's that. Now we are on to what's next? 3 pirates. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with that. Gain riposte. That's gonna be... Hold on. Probably, I need more speed on Cal. That's one problem I've got here. Okay. Yeah. Come on, keep going, keep going. Okay, stuns. And, well, he's about to get turned anyway. Why waste it? Let's get a mark on Anakin here. Now, can I gain riposte here? No, but I get a turn, right? Yes, this is riposte, right? Okay. Doesn't have it. I'm just making sure. Okay, here we go. And we call in Hermit Yoda, whatever. Okay, now we got riposte. There's one. I want to take this slow so I can get as much riposte as possible, but I do want to get Anakin out. I don't think he can hurt us. I would auto this, but I don't think they would do it right. Back over to Cal. Okay. Shoot him. Back to riposte. Just riposte. I don't care about anything else. I'm gonna have to micromanage this. We could probably knock this out too, but this is gonna take us a minute. Take it slow. Take it slow. Red Dragon God has joined the Mod Squad. Let's go! Red Dragon God, my friend, my pal, welcome to the Mod Squad, my friend. I mean, we've talked a lot. If you want me to help work your mods or work with you on your mods or whatever, just DM and we'll get together and handle them. I think you know what you're doing, and you're not a big mod guy. I will say that. I remember that. Red Dragon Guy is not real big on working his own mods, so perhaps, hey, DM me, buddy. DM me, we'll get together. We'll fix your mods. We'll get your mods fixed, seriously. I'm gonna help you get those mods fixed for the first time ever, my friend. I've gotten 3 riposts out of this so far. I think I can milk a lot of riposte out of this here. It's gonna take a lot of micromanagement, though. Another Mod Squad member, boys and girls! People don't like me dancing. When I dance, people, like, turn off the stream, so I'm not gonna dance, no. I don't like people turning off the stream. That's bad. Mrs. Nooch does not like when people turn off the stream. Well, I've already got it, though, right? I'm not getting riposte here. I gotta alternate, don't I? Oh, I'm just dumb. All right, back to Cal. So, I have it. So I have to do this to get rid of it. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get that riposte because you're dead. I think I only got 2. I don't think I got that. I don't think I got enough of them. I do not have a new Bad Batch. No Robert Rich. By the way, for Robert Rich and our other Masters members that I forgot to talk about today, I crapped that up. I crapped that up. That was bad. All right, let's get back in there. This is going to be complete micromanagement. Complete micromanagement of this. I don't want to insta-kill. I'm not trying to insta-kill. I'm trying to drag this battle out. In fact, I'm going to stick to like really basic type stuff here. Maybe do some stuns with Luke, and that's about it. Get rid of the foresights. Okay. Stuns. All right. Cal's about to get a turn. I don't need to give him turn meter. We don't want to kill anybody yet. Okay. 1. Okay, there's her post. Can you copy repost? Where would I copy it from? Nobody in this battle. I don't know, is there... Anybody know if there's a way to copy repost from somebody here in tier 5? Anybody know? I can look around, see if there's a Dooku out there somewhere. Okay, back over to Kyle. Okay, now we gotta do this to clean it off. All right. Really, nothing bad's gonna happen. Well, he said out loud. Yeah, I could try low gear Omega. I just don't think it's gonna go well for me. I mean, does it matter if I win? We'll try that in a second. We'll see what happens. Do I get it here? Okay, there's 2. The other Yoda will not spread riposte from Cal. That's not how that works. That's just not how that works. you have to the Grandmaster Yoda copies buffs on the other team and then he spreads them. Do you have chicken and... Ooh. Thank you. Mrs. Nooch coming in with noodles and chicken? Oh my goodness. Thank you. With our vegetarian noodles. Vegan noodles. All right, we're trying this here. Oh, you want to watch me eat it? Hang on. Day 247 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor the channel. Let's see. Some mushrooms, some spinach. It's fine to me. It's just noodles. That tastes fine. Yeah, thank you. Chickpea noodles. All right. That'll be good for my intestines, I think. Oh, there's protein in the pasta. Nice. Pasta. Oh, hang on. I'm playing here. Hold on. If you weren't here earlier, my son and his girlfriend, I'm not gonna do that. I have it right now. I gotta get it off. Do I? Hang on. Yeah. Nah, it's gonna kill him. My son and his girlfriend are coming to town for Christmas, and we'll do this. Trying not to kill him. I'm trying to get one more turn with Cal here, and she is a vegan, so we are doing our best to come up with some food. We are not, you're dead. All right, fine. We are not the, I would say for sure we are not a vegan type of family. Not there's anything wrong with that. All right. So I'm trying the new Bad Batch here. Hey folks, thanks to Arnold, we got 240 folks on stream on YouTube. We got 29 likes. If you, sorry, I have food in my mouth. If you have yet to like the stream, throw a like on there. Throw a like out there, everybody. So just put the new Bad Batch out, even at low gear. I mean, I know they can survive stuff for a while. Well, maybe. I don't know if I've got them upgraded enough. Okay, so it's that, and she can't be, so as long as she gets a turn, right? Let's see what happens. Or maybe I put her out there with the Relic Bad Batch, even though they're not very good. That's not gonna go well. No, this is bad. It's bad. That's bad. You guys had a bad idea. I'll try the other one. I don't think this is working. My other Bad Batch are not very good either. Let's try it. Maybe they can stay alive. A small amount of heat on the chicken with some paprika and something else. There's something in there. Well, I need her to get a turn. Maybe we can land some stuns here. Nope, because now I got tenacity up. Okay, she got turned. Hang on, hang on. There we go. All right. I'm glad I thought of that. I'm glad I thought of that. It's 5 riposte right there. Enemy GMY steals it. I don't think the enemy GMY is stealing my riposte. Let's see. Hold on. Pause, pause, pause. No riposte stolen. You can't steal riposte. Nope. Doesn't work. You're dead. I mean, I guess I could, I don't know. I feel like I don't like playing battles where I don't win, you know? That go over to you, and I can't go to her. I can only go to the original ones. I could stun him now if I had it available. I don't know, maybe we can win this. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can. If she's not gonna get in her turn though. I don't think. Ooh, it's going poorly. It is going poorly now. That's what I was kind of wondering, Conwar. Like, I mean, you know, I know a lot of things are in a lot of descriptions, and then over time we forget. Well, that didn't. I don't want to copy that. It's a pretty good little vegetarian pasta here, with a significant amount of protein on my plate. That's 15. All right, let's add it up. What's the other thing I got to do? 5 more pirates. I can do that. I feel like I can do that with Kylo and Rey. Let's see how many times I can run this. Mushrooms. Pretty good. Thank you, Mrs. Nooch. Doesn't the protein make it not vegetarian? No. Protein, the word protein does not, oh, come on, why did they get nasty? Just because there's protein doesn't mean there's just automatically meat. And it's vegan, by the way. No, just because it's got protein does not mean there's meat. There's protein in mushrooms. There's protein in nuts. There's protein in beans. Apparently protein in whatever these are made of. She told me and I can't remember already. Well, I gotta get you a turn there, Omega. You gotta get a turn. You gotta get a turn. That's not gonna work for me very often. In fact, I only have a chance to get 3 riposte right now. So, this is not gonna be a super viable strategy for me. All right. Chickpeas, that's right. I've got chicken on my plate. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. My son's girlfriend is. So my wife is practicing putting some dishes together for her. For when they're here at Christmas. So the noodles and the mushrooms are vegetarian. And there's protein in them. Yeah, soy, right. Well, that killed that. I really, I cannot tell you There's no lesser nodes here, by the way. There's no lesser nodes here. That's not gonna work. That will work. That might work. I cannot tell you how much I hate doing this. I hate playing nodes that are just nodes. And I'm not getting any Datacron stuff on. I really hate it. Uh-oh. My desk just got some protein. Now these guys I can stun. Yeah. She is not getting turns, dude. Three-man Jedi team is not a horrible idea. She's getting no turn meter. And by no turn meter, I mean she's getting no turn meter. I think I have mods on her. Does she have a thing where she gets no turn meter? Does something have to happen for Omega Fuge? Oh, that's Sastat. What happened? What happened? She's filled all her health and protection. Uh-oh, she's gonna die. She's just gonna die. She can't die, right? All right, here we go. Yay! Riposte. Still want to drag this out if possible, but I don't know how I can get her more turns. Because she's captive. I don't know, man. I'm not playing with these new Bad Batch. I tell Mrs. Nooch what good food this is. Oh, well, there goes that. Jedi Revan, Cal Kestis, and Jedi Master Luke can constantly swap turn meter for maximum riposte. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Maybe we'll do that. I think that's a good idea. That's a pretty good cheese. That's a pretty good cheese from old Khan Warlock there. It's good food. Even though the noodles are not made out of flour or corn. Which I don't know why. If you're vegan, why do the noodles? I guess the noodles are chickpea to add protein. Is that what the deal is? Because, I mean, flour and corn is vegan. I hate doing this. I hate it. I feel like I'm just wasting energy. I feel like it's just wasting energy to get 5 riposte. I'm not gonna do that like 8 more times or whatever. That's no fun. I like the 3-man idea. With what? So let's do this. I do like Hermit Yoda in there though. Actually, we'll leave Jedi Master Luke or Jedi Knight Luke out. So, what are we doing? Cal. And then I'm gonna do Jedi Revan to swap. Anybody else swap turn meter here? No, but Watt can give turn meter, right? I don't use it very often anymore. Gain 15% turn meter at the start of each enemy's turn. Enemies defeated by his character can't be revived. Okay. We'll give Cal some more turn meter there. Instead of the tank tech, the first thing we will do is this on Cal. when they nerfed that in 2019, I haven't really used it much since then. Why am I not taunting? Oh, I gotta put the tank tech on him because I'm all Jedi here. Oops. Okay, we need Watt to get a turn. There we go. Now we'll taunt. This is good food. Maybe these vegans figured something out. Of course, I got a big chunk of chicken on the plate too, but you know. They're on 2, yeah, but I'm getting... Okay, now we gotta do this. Which does too much damage is part of the problem. Over to Cal. There. That's 2. This is a good cheese team. This is a good cheese team. Good call. Cal's getting a lot of turn meter here. I want you guys to get as much foresight as you can. Okay, 1. Gotta do this. I really like doing that because it does so much damage. No. Where else we got foresight? Anybody else still got foresight? I don't think so. Now I'll just get Yoda out. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's chicken. The noodles are vegan. Again, we'll go one more time. My son and his girlfriend are coming for Christmas. My son's girlfriend is a vegan. So, we don't normally cook vegan food in these here parts. That is not me saying vegan food is bad. That's me saying we don't normally eat vegan food. That's what we're saying. So I gotta do, this is gonna kill him. Yeah. So, my wife is practicing making some vegan food so that when my son and his girlfriend are here at Christmas, we can make some food for her because, you know, we want to welcome her into our home. We don't usually give that a thought. Now, so I've got noodles and spinach and mushrooms with some whatever sauce, and that's all made from vegan. I also have a big chunk of chicken on the plate because I'm not a vegan. I don't object to it. Anyway. That sucks for Tasnick Snack Attack, but it's good to see you, another High Council member, joining the stream. We love our members here at Nooch2Gud Studios. All right. Is my son going vegan with her? I don't think so, but you're just automatically... Automatically, if you're with somebody, you're partnering with somebody, and they are doing something, you know, that's a major thing, right? I'm gonna keep going to Cal. Why the vegan noodles? Are we? I'm not answering this question. You're not serious, right? Surely you're not serious. You should know the answer to that. I bet King of Britain knows the answer to that question. That's what I thought. I thought you were just pushing buttons. Don't push my buttons. No, I know, Isaac, that you're smarter than the average bear, so we're good. Cal's got a turn coming up. Let's just go ahead and do this. Cal's getting a lot of turns here, and that's a good thing. Okay. Okay, now we can throw this here. Right. you're with somebody and all they're eating is a certain kind of food, if you're jumping in, and, you know, if you're still trying to eat your steaks while they're, you know, while they're not doing it, it's pretty difficult to maintain that in a relationship. And that's not saying you can't, and I don't think my son means to be vegan. Maybe he will be eventually. Okay. If they're happy, that's all I care about. Yeah, I will say this. I really like her. She's a sweet girl and she's funny and she took us to a vegan restaurant. Sorry. But look, I had literally never been to a vegan restaurant previously, okay? Literally. What I don't understand is why all the food is titled after meat food. They had bacon and eggs, they had a turkey sandwich. They did have cinnamon rolls, and none of it was actually what it said it was. I don't understand why you tell me it's bacon and eggs and you took a bunch of soy or whatever and made something that you think looks like bacon and eggs but doesn't look like bacon and eggs and certainly doesn't taste like bacon and eggs. And I'm not, you know, dissing it. If that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy, and that's fine. I just don't know why you're calling it bacon and eggs. I don't understand. I don't understand. No, we met her. We went out to visit him. When did we go out there? I think it was over Memorial Day. Yeah, it was over Memorial Day. We're lucky our sons are meeting great women and having and their lives are starting, and we're happy for them. Not that that's the requirement for a life either. Nah, I'm gonna stop. I love all my boys and everywhere they are in their lives. Is this when I get it? Yeah. Right? Okay, good. We're churning out some of this stuff now, man. Back to cow. Can I do it again? I gotta do this time, and it's gonna hurt. I don't think I'm gonna get back around to it. Don't think I'm gonna get back around to it. Maybe. Nah, she gonna die. Nope, hang on. Hang in there. Hang in there. Yeah, another one. Thank you. That's why I got Chad here to help me cheese stuff. I am the anti-cheeser, man. It's just true. Good question from Akhenathar. Oh, good question from Akhenathar, my precious. Hey, Nooch, I have an account I played about 7 years ago for maybe a year and recently got back into it watching you. Should I continue with the old account or start a new one? If you want to, if you are going to take the time to compete in Fleet Arena at your payout time every day, to get the crystals that go along with that, then you should start a new account. Because whatever ship you have and whatever ship you farm first is not really going to do the job in Fleet Arena initially. If you're gonna play and have fun, but you don't think you're really gonna have time for Fleet Arena on a daily basis, just pick up the old account and play it. Pretty good. Yeah, it affects those around the person. I agreed, King of the Britons, but you know, the people that are around that person, they make their choices, right? So my son chooses to be with her. I mean, in any relationship, unless something weird is going on, you are choosing to be with the other person. If you choose to be with another person, but then you say, but I'm not gonna adjust my life to the things that are really important to you, then you're just a jerk. You've got free will, you can be with anybody you want. If you can't, let's say you want to date somebody, but they like to they like to go out killing puppies every Friday afternoon, right? That's gonna be like a hard stop. You're gonna say, I'm not gonna adjust my life to this activity. I'm not gonna participate in you killing puppies, and so we are not gonna have a relationship. You're not gonna start a relationship with that person and expect to be in a relationship with them and not participate in the things that are important to them. Now, they're going to be in jail eventually, so this is a horrible example. But you get what I'm saying? If you start dating somebody and you are not a vegan or a vegetarian, and they are a vegan or a vegetarian, and you refuse to adjust your eating habits around that, then you are not fit to have a relationship with that person. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Which one do I gotta do right now? Hang on. This one. So yes, if you choose to date somebody that's a vegan or vegetarian and you are not, and vice versa, I will say this, I think from what I understand, I think my wife got her, or my son actually at some point talked her into trying a piece of chicken, which she tried. She's not a vegan, like, on principle, you know, so, and it wasn't her thing, she didn't really enjoy it, so she moved on. So, you know, they're working with each other, they're having a relationship, they're building it together, and, yeah, so there you go. The vegan could also become not vegan. Both sides of it everybody can make changes. Guys and gals, I've been married for almost 30 years. You're just gonna be a different person. But, you know, as you move along, hold on. This one. Okay, as you move throughout your life and you're partnering with a person, you're both gonna make compromises, you're both gonna make changes, and you're both gonna feel like the other person is not compromising and changing. That goes along with it too. You're gonna be like, I'm making all the compromises here, but they're just doing everything. No, no, no. If you're in a relationship that's a decent relationship of any kind, you're all making compromises. Both of you, maybe you're in some kind of all relationship, that's fine. So you're making compromises, even though a lot of times it feels like you're the only one doing it. So, nah, she's not gonna make it again. I can't get turned back around to her. I can't do anything again. We're good. What did I play as my main game before Galaxy of Heroes? Oh, you mean in 2014? I did actually quit Galaxy of Heroes for about 4 or 5 months. When I started YouTube in 2020, I was playing Lego Star Wars Battles and Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed, which I was never really excited about, but, you know. I guess for a short period of time, it was Lego Star Wars Battles was my main game. Before I started this game back in the day, only 5 more. I was playing a lot of, I don't remember exactly what I was playing, but throughout the time, I played a lot of games like Empire Z, which is a city builder, raid for resources kind of game. It's dead. And the kind of game where the biggest guy on the server just goes out and kills everybody every couple weeks or so, just to make everybody know that he's the biggest guy on the server. I played a lot of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. I was playing Clash of Clans and Clash Royale back in like 2013, 2014, back when it first came out. We had a clan in my family that was also some guys I worked with and a lot of their friends. So I played a lot of that. Those would be the games I was probably playing before I started playing Galaxy Heroes back in the day. Don't need that. Is Luke gonna taunt now? Lego Star Wars battles. It was a lot of fun. It was just basically Clash Royale with Star Wars minifigures, but the game kind of died in beta. It was in beta for a long time. Like, they canceled it in beta after about a year and a half of being in beta. They canceled it. And then, hang on, I gotta look again. I can't, okay, so I gotta do this. And then, a few months later, like, they came out and said, okay, it's back alive. We sold it to Apple, what is it, the Apple, what's that called? Apple Arcade. So they sold it to Apple Arcade. And then after a few months, stopped developing it anymore. So it hasn't been developed in, that game hasn't been touched by a developer in probably at least 2 years, maybe 3 years. Maybe not touched. Maybe they might have done some balancing at some point. I don't know, but they haven't developed a new character in that long, so. Given the rate of rainforest deforestation, the tremendous inefficiency of using land to raise animals for food, more folks should be well, we're getting deep thoughts by Snack Attack. I think people are doing it. I think that's just, and ooh. I should have got that tank taunt on there. That's 4, I think, this round, but I guess I don't have to win to make this work, right? Hang on, I gotta stop talking for a second. Okay, once again, I have to check this every time, so we're doing this. Okay. I think I got it. Getting dicier as we get down to low, okay. I think we got it right here. I think that was 5. But I still want to drag this out a little bit. Try to get one more to make sure. To make sure. Let's make sure, everybody. There, and then we do this. You know what, though, Snack Attack? Soylent Green is people. Darth Codamus. Darth Codamus pulls out the Phil Hartman reference. Oh, that was a horrible loss. Darth Codamus with the Phil Hartman pull out there. Very nice. It's people! Soylent Green is people! Clash Royale is a great game. Absolutely. However, Snack Attack, so we are definitely, as a species, reproducing a lot less these days. So I wonder if that'll have some kind of influence on what you're talking about. Like, you know, maybe we will start to forestate again, you know? All right, I think we're good now. I just gotta, I think once I do this last time, I'm gonna go ahead and auto this now, and we should have all of our riposts done now. I mean, we may start to forestate more now that we're having less and less children, and it is a worldwide phenomena, really. All civilizations, all advanced civilizations across the world are just having less children. All right, we've almost got our crate here. If we get these last 2 things done, we're red crated. Oh, I only got one more thing? Darn it. Means I'll have to go ahead and get some more stuff. Let's see if we can do a cheese pirate thing here. Because I don't think my pirates are going to survive again. So let's do it this way. Gotta do 3 pirates. Let's take pirates with full health and protection, or 100% is what I mean. Yeah, I don't have any Zetas on Mace. It's kind of a problem for me at this point, but I have so many other things to work on, you know? It's like... I don't even care if those pirates live as long as Kylo gets his turns, which is kind of looking problematic at the moment. Actually, if they stay on Nest, we should be in good shape here. Maybe we should stealth there. There we go. Feed that ult. If I can get Emphas Nest to turn, what do I want to do here? Does he have an AoE? Not really. Alright. Not even not really. Not. Emphas Nest got an AoE. Oh, there we go. You can't even evade it. Kylo's almost got a turn again, but he's going to be on his basic. That should maybe take out GK, depending. No, they got stealth. Or they got foresight's what I meant. I don't like that. This is going to take forever to load my ult here. Maybe you should just... Yeah, I'm not going to get this. This isn't going to work. That sucks. Can Emphas Nest do something crazy? I'm just going to auto this. No. That pirate thing may be kind of hard. What about with Leia? It's 3 pirates, right? We'll go with R2 here. I think Vayne under that Hondo lead is what, if that's where it's gonna be. 3 pirates with Kenobi and Cat. That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. Just gonna auto this. I actually think this will work too. I don't think they can kill Leia. I've kind of always wondered if Emphas Nest should be a rebel or a rebel fighter. I mean, I know she's a pirate and a smuggler and stuff, but she's, I mean, you know, she's on board with the rebellion. She is rebellion adjacent, perhaps? They should have a rebel. Oh, that was nice. They should have a rebellion adjacent faction, perhaps. Okay, 4 more of those. My favorite character in the game is Kylo Ren. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren has always been my favorite. I don't see anybody supplanting him. His kit is simple, yet elegant. I love offense. I love smashing things. I love stacking up offense. I love knowing and understanding exactly how I'm stacking that offense at all times of the game. I love Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. That's my favorite character in the game. I'll be glad to get him back on offense when this Raycron expires. Not that I'll be glad to get him back on offense. Yeah, I'll bet Leia can get through at least 3 of these. And then maybe we bring out Jedi Master Kenobi and Cat. Wampa! Wampa with Wampacron is my favorite character in the game. Now, we don't have the Wampacron most of the time. So, I'm gonna say Kylo followed closely by Wampa, maybe with Darth Bane mixed in there. Kylo's still my favorite character. I like Kylo. I really love the mechanics. I really love the mechanics of Siphon and stacking Siphon, and I just really like it. And I remember back in the day being the first guy in my guild to get Kylo, and I was able to solo that Sith raid, and it was just a blast. I really enjoyed playing the Sith raid with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, I really like Kylo a lot. Looks like Leia might be able to plow through this entire thing. And once we get this, then it's just a matter of getting 15 points, 15 more points somewhere else or in a few more spots. What's that debuff? What's that person debuff there? Suspicious. Who put that on her? Is that from one of my pirates? Nobody over there is placing that. Jedi Knight Luke So I told you guys I took about a 4-month break from the game when I started this channel and I was playing in Lego Star Wars Battles. The reason I came back to the game and I have not left since was there were 2 reasons. One, they added Jedi Knight Luke to the game, and I had been saying for years that if there was one character that was missing from the game, one character I needed to see in the game, it was Jedi Knight Luke or Return of the Jedi Knight Luke, I think I said at the time. And they added him to the game, and I came back, and I was all in. They also went to double drops in the game, and that got me back in. So those 2 things got me back in the game around September of 2020-ish. And I haven't left since. Let's do this. I think I can do 2 more of these. I like Leia. Her kit is not as clear to me. Like, I don't like all the new kits. That's just, I think you guys are, anybody's been here for even a little bit of time knows that I'm just not a fan of all these new kits with all the words. I really don't like it. I don't like the way that they've taken these kits. I've always thought that they should have characters that have synergy, like Biggs and Wedge is a really great way to have synergy between 2 characters. 3PO and R2 have some built-in synergy, but you never get to use it. It kind of sucks. I wish there was an opportunity to use 3PO and R2 together on a team in this game, but it just doesn't exist. I mean, I guess you could put 3PO on this team, but it just really doesn't make sense. I wish there were more characters with synergy and call-outs between 2 characters, maybe even 3. You could have Han and Leia with some synergy. You could have Stormtrooper Han and Stormtrooper Luke. How about giving us those and give them some synergy together? That'd be fun. And then throw in some Chewie synergy. Give us some different characters with synergy, but I don't like the way the new kits are so very specific to say only if you have this faction of characters or this type of character on the roster does it work. I don't like that stuff. Rebel Sympathizer, that's a pretty good one. That's a good way to put it. Old Speckled Hen. Anywho. That's, oh yeah, Poncho Bros. That makes sense. Poncho Bros with Queen Amidala. That's a great example. 3 characters that have a lot of synergy together just between the 3 of them. And even though there are call-outs to Galactic Republic in Queen Amidala's kit, it's really just the 3 of them that make the world go round, and that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like the good call-out. That's a great call-out. I wish there was more of that, where then you fill in the backside of the team with a few other characters. I like that. I just don't like these Galactic Legends that come out, and the kits are so restrictive. We need 12 more points. Let's finish this conquest up, guys. Can't do that. Can't do that. All right. Thanks for nothing. What can I do here? Can't. I thought that's what that was. Can't do that yet. Not gonna get that done. Maybe. The problem with Temple Guard surviving is he taunts, and my guy is so low gear that he just gets brutalized. Let's try Ray out here to keep Temple Guard alive. See if we can do this here. Yeah, I agree. That's a good call out too, heroes or whatever. That when you start off with that team and you don't have Queen Amidala, you can use it with Padme. And then eventually when you get Queen Amidala, you change the lead to, I like that. That's a good call out too. Yeah, you guys got some good ones here tonight. Just trying to keep Temple Guard alive. Back over to you. Somebody needs to go in the yellow here, and I can whirlwind like Starkiller or something. Nobody's going in the yellow, though. The more debuffs I have, the more offense I'm going to stack with Rey, and that would be also a good thing. Okay, everybody's stunned. Shocker. Shocker, literally shocker. No. That didn't work if you didn't notice. Alright. Well, she's gonna take... Like I said, Like I said, I can't keep them alive. All right, that's not gonna work. I think I'm done with all these. I think I'm gonna have to find 12 points in just the battles. I don't have Jocasta up and running yet. I guess I could gear these characters, but I really don't feel like gearing a bunch of characters that aren't ready to go yet. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, Batcher will survive. You've been thinking about this recently with respect to your free-to-play account and watching other free-to-play journalists. Let's hear it, Snack Attack. Oh, I didn't do your intro, did I? Sorry.
We shall start with revenge. Revenge. I must have revenge.
Is it worth upgrading Padme these days? That's a great question. I think the answer is yes. First of all, you have to have her upgraded to get gas. I mean, you have to do it for that. And then you have to have her for Lord Vader eventually. But you're not going to get Queen Amidala on a new free-to-play account for quite some time, and you probably, well, if you follow my farming guides and you're on board, you will be getting the Poncho Bros on your team, and you want that team to really function. Now, outside of Grand Arena, if you get the Qui-Gon Omicron, right, you'd use them in Territory Wars, Territory Battles, and Conquest, and Conquest is a primary location to be using that team, right? So I do think you'd want to upgrade Padme. I think it's a fair question. Maybe you take her to Gear 12 and don't spend any Kyrotech on her? Perhaps? But I think that's a good question. All right, I need 5 more points here. Where do I get them? Oh, I'm not going to get it. I didn't do the doubt. I'm not bothering with that. Okay. I'm just going to finish these battles of 3, and then we'll get this done. We need to wrap this up today. No. It is definitely more limited than it used to be, for sure. Well, where are all my ones and twosies here? There's one. Set for stun. Okay, let's get that out of there, and let's do it. Just get the team loaded. Isn't Doubt easy with Sith Empire? It's 60 of them's not. You can... So, I could micromanage that battle by putting Thrawn and First Order Officer in and giving a lot and swapping a lot of turn meter. But it just takes a lot of work to get 60 Doubt with the Sith Empire. Like, it's like 3 per battle, maybe. So you gotta run 20 battles of it, and I just decided not to bother with it. If I have to go do it, I'll have to go do it. But I think I can get these extra 9 points here without doing that. This will be 2. Would I be better off doing that? As far as Datacron farming? Probably. Oh, that's so nice. Probably. Can you see any of their recent teams being as generally useful as the Poncho Bros? Most of this year's teams outside of the raid feel more niche. I agree. I think the clone troopers are going to be relevant for a long time with Lord Vader. I think that's going to last for a long time, even past the raid. I think the Bad Batch and I think Mace Windu, I kind of see those fading into obscurity. I kind of feel like they're going to be like the Dr. Aphra-ish type teams. I don't see those being... Maybe I'm wrong, but I can kind of see those just kind of slowly fading away. I mean, there's nothing especially inspiring about them. I know Snack Attack hates Mace Windu and Grand Arena, and Grand Arena is our chosen game mode. You know, you give somebody a Territory Wars Omicron, well, that's great, but it doesn't really get the community excited for what that team's all about. Can she do this again? There's so many debuffs on my team that she stacks up 2% offense for each one and does that. Meathead's been doing a lot of polls. Meathead's had a lot of posts lately where he says, tell me your favorite character, or here's a poll, tell me your favorite. He's been doing a lot of that stuff lately. Let's try this team one more time. I gotta get a 3-star here. Let's try one more time with this team, and then we'll go to Jedi Master Kenobi for our 3-star. I think we could do this. There's gonna be a lot of debuffs on my team again. Yeah, that's gonna stack a lot of offense on Rey. As long as nobody dies. She's gonna go into ult, and she's gonna stack up like 30 to 40% offense each time. That was a bunch. Maybe even more. She might have stacked like 60 or 70% offense there. Low gear, low star clones under Tarkin have kicked your butt. Yeah, that's a good team too. Yeah, I think the clones will be relevant. Mace Windu, Bad Batch, not so sure. It's hard for me to picture, and I think Hondo's going to be relevant for a long time, considering Smuggler's Run 3. I think that's for sure. I only need 3 more here, guys. 3 more points, we got our red crate. Hondo's going to be relevant. We'll wait to see what Smuggler's Run 3 is all about, but I can't imagine a world where Smuggler's Run 3 is not super valuable, because it's going to be mods. Do I have any 1s down here? Nope. I got to do some of these 2s. So let's do this. Let's get Jedi Master Kenobi out. And the other thing I was going to say is Snack Attack is she does end up, she kind of slides into that Jedi Master Kenobi team too, when you get that. So I do think that eventually there are reasons to gear Padme up. I can definitely see why early on, early game through maybe mid game, you wouldn't see a lot of reasons for, you know, relicking Padme. I could oh, that was crap. I should have controlled that a little bit. Where's my cursor? I wish the cursor was big and gold. I lose it on this screen all the time. I wish I could change the cursor to make it look bigger or something. Take him out. Come on, get rid of the Brood Alpha, and then we all move on with our life. No. GBA's gotta go. Come on. Ahsoka, you got a turn coming. There it is. All right, there we're good. Most recent GAT components logged in Ancestor Board, one-shot Jedi Master Mace Windu, got help and Finn and Zori and stopped attacking. What level are you at? Need 2 more now. Oh, get ready for Ezra to attack 1,000 times and Sabine. Here we go. Get ready. Oh, it's coming. Kanan's gone. They're not hitting it, are they? I gotta be honest. I don't even know what the mechanic. I've never. All right. I'm sure I looked it up at some point. I don't remember what the mechanic is that makes him do all that attacking. Do they have to crit or something? I don't remember what it is. We're about to grab the high ground. Don't try it. There you go. All right, 1 more point. 1 more point to the red crate, everybody. I think I gotta go up for this one. Do I have any 2s up here? That'll make, just do the lowest level possible. Nope. Those are all 3s. No, this is max. That's 118. So I gotta go here. Okay. It's gotta be a 2 here. There we go. Okay. Jedi Master Kenobi, finish this, please. Finish our red crate right now. Right now. Let's target 5s. We don't do anything stupid. He's taunting, or he was taunting. All right, there we go. Now let's get Rex out, and as soon as Rex is out, this is over, and we got it. There we go. The problem with Sabine and Ezra is they attack multiple times, so they get extra chances to crit, but that 25% chance after the first one's broken, which is why Sabine attacks forever. Is that what it is? So it is, if they crit, they attack again? Is that what it is? Crits, okay, got it. That was Kyber 3 on the fringe of Kyber 2, and somebody only attacked you once and then quit. You know, that's not real fun gameplay. And of course, it sucks for the guys at the top that they're not even getting real matchups these days. That really sucks. No, the game forces its own cursor. And we got our red crate. Thank you very much, boys and girls. On our way toward Maz Kanata, and that's going to wrap up Smee for us, so we'll be upgrading him soon. I'm not going to upgrade Smee, though, till I get Hondo done. I realize he could have some value on my roster, but I got to get Hondo done first before I do anything else. So there we go. Nice! We barely get that done. Now we got another 100. I think I need currency. Because I have not been purchasing currency. Here's a question. Oh, I did it. Never mind. Yeah, I need some currency. I've not been buying it because I'm saving my Shard Shop currency again for Hondo and Naka. So. All right, guys, roster reviews. Nobody's ponied up yet, and that's fine. We can do some of our gifted roster reviews right now. Let's get the wheel out. Wheel of Random. I'd like to refresh, please, for 5,000, Alex. That's better. Okay. Let's spin this wheel for 3 gifted roster reviews, boys and girls. Thank you, Ante Badanyak. You can now scroll within a selected faction on the character selection screen. The scrolling's always been weird. I didn't know that was a 22 troglodytes. Well, hang on a second. "22 troglodytes. Not a phrase or word that you hear put together very often. Mr. Oyster, what's up? Another Masters member.
Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
You are on this council,
That you, Gabbo? Nice.
but we do not grant you the rank of master.
Gabbo has won a roster review.
What?
Next up, OG Baldur. That's the old Baldur, not the new one. Isaac Stefani, gotcha. We'll do that first, Isaac. Four, 8, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 9, 8. Got it. And Alex W. All right, we'll notify those guys in a minute. Let's get Isaac Stefani will be our first review. Then we'll jump into those guys. I should have taken him off. Oops. No, I don't want to spin. No. No, don't spin. Okay. All right, Cup Officer Baloney. What are you doing, Isaac Stefani? I don't remember this. Is this, have I seen this account before? I don't remember that. I would remember that, and I do not remember that. Learn to swim. We got Kylo at Relic 4. No ult yet, so Kylo's on the way. Bronzy, and this looks like an alt account. I'm gonna guess this is an alt account. And there is the Chimera. Let's pull the mod score. Why is the world DMing me right now? All right, 2.0, 2.34, Squad GP 2.3. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. This is the main. It's been a while. All right, I believe you. Okay, some fun things are coming. You guys don't know. You don't care. I get excited. I get excited about stuff. Okay, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 4.480 million galactic power. Nobody on the shorts feed. Nobody on Twitch. And over here we've got I haven't called Urkers yet. 4.4 from Micah UE. 4.4 so far is the best one. 4.42 from Better Edits, and that's a wiener. By the way, boys and girls, it's time. If you are lurking on stream, it is time for me to shout you out and give you some credit. If you're lurking, drop an L in chat. Drop a WL if you're lurking. If you're doing dishes and lurking, DL. Let me know that you're lurking on YouTube, on Twitch, on the YouTube Shorts feed. Please let me know that you are lurking here on my channel. I will give you a shout out here briefly. All right. Isaac Stefani, let's get that mod score registered. 2.0, 2.34. Is this it? No, this is it. Okay. Now it's been a while. 4480309. Okay, now I'm curious. So at 4.5 million, 2.34, I think that's going to be kind of average. It's a little bit below average. 2.9 would be the average, so you're a little bit below average. Now, is this a free-to-play account? It looks like a free-to-play account. It is not. There is an... This is the old Kylo bundle at Relic 5. There's also the old, did you like, what's the story here, Isaac? Maybe I missed it. Did you like buy Lightspeed bundles and then not play for a long time and then come, what's going on? What's going on? Lurking over on Twitch, Trader Tots and Wilson. And then over on YouTube, Really23, Gabo, Mr. Oyster, Danny, the Dingus Trio. Okay, Will Slat, Better Edits, Darth Beard, Ante Badanyak, 1711, Douglas Frogley, Jacob Garcia, Darth Codamus is a we apparently. Vader Slaps is here. Big move coming next week. Well, good luck with the move. I hate moving. Kai is out there. There we go. Definitely better than it was. It was atrocious before I bought Kylo and Rey bundles. That's it. But that was a while ago. These are not the most recent Kylo and Rey bundles. Yeah, that's what it was. I have a lot of time to play for a few months, and then have to take time off for work. Okay. What's your, if I can ask, you don't have to tell me. What's your work? You do like go to oil rigs and stuff, or you travel somewhere and dig for gold, or what's your work? I wouldn't say he's in a situation where he needs to touch his mods. His mod score is slightly below average. When we tell people to go into a closet and touch their mods, we are talking about like no mods on the roster. That's not the situation that Isaac is in right now. Isaac, you know, the mods can be better, but, you know, come on, it's not that bad. Trucker, okay. Long haul trucker. My brother's a trucker in Indianapolis. He just drives around town all day. All right, we got Bam here at Gear 12. We need to get that up to Relic, of course. Punishing One is being worked on. And it looks like the Executor is right around the corner. One more Relic on Piet, and I think that's it. One more Relic on Piet, and looks like in 4 days you'll have the Executor, right? Hang on a second, I gotta stretch out. Oh, check this bad boy out. All right, woo! I just gotta get up and move around a little bit here. That those vegan noodles and non-vegan chicken are leaving a mark right now. All that protein, I better start. Hey, son, why did the chicken cross the road? Hey! All right. Executor is there, and then you're going for Jabba. Let's take a look at Jabba. Well, everybody's farmed. Is everybody farmed? No. And yes. All right. Most of them are farmed. Jedi Knight Luke is on the roster. Poncho Bros are also under construction. I would do this first. I would get these two guys to Relic 7, and then, I mean, you're gonna get Executor regardless, so Piet first, then these two guys to Relic 7, and then move your way over to Jabba. And, like I always say to everybody, Isaac, I mean, if you can get some crystals on your roster before, you know, 4 days from now when the Executor event hits, it'd be really good. It'd be really good, you know, to get your Executor up a little higher than normal. And for the record, I've said it before, jumping jacks is the exact reason why you upgrade a high council membership. I guess I gotta do more jumping jacks. What was I talking about? I don't know how to take that. Let's see here. Should I go to the big screen and do jumping jacks? I'm not your monkey boy. What was I saying? I don't know what I was talking about. I have no idea what I was talking about. Something about Galaxy of Heroes. Just with the Relic 7 Piet, you can carry a little bit here. You're doing probably challenge tier 2 on at least one assault, at least Forest Moon. Savage is gear 12. You got your Phoenix up at gear 12. Working on CLS as well. Oh, everybody except Chupio. Okay. You know, you can actually, I don't know if you've gone to tier 3 of military might, but you can do that with this squad right now. You got 12,000, that's what I was talking about. Nobody needed to see or hear that. All right, yeah, so you got 12,000 crystals. Perfect. Perfect. I think, how much do you have to get to 7 stars? You get it at 4, and then do you get it at 5? You don't get it at 5. So it's gonna be 4 plus 1. So 5, so it's 55 plus 185. So that's gonna be 240. So you need 24,000 crystals-ish. Because I think you can only do I think you can only do 15 on the refreshes. So you need and you gotta do 1,200 crystals otherwise. So you'd end up needing like 27,000 crystals to do it on day 1. But I will be doing that on that's what I was saying. On my free-to-play account, my Nooch2 Perfect free-to-play account, I will be hoarding crystals free-to-play on that account when Executor is getting within range. And my plan is to have a 7-star Executor by the 2nd time I do the Executor event. I don't know if I'll accomplish that, probably more likely the 3rd time, but I am gonna be doing no refreshes on nothing once I've got the Executor farm ready to go. So, yeah, it would be a lot of crystals to get 7 stars on day 1. I would plan on 7 stars in October 15th. That would be a good plan. I like it, Isaac Stefani. It's looking good. That's not what I wanted. Can I look at Datacrons here? I used to be able to look at Datacrons here. Oh, tell me they didn't change that. You guys are cutting into my income here. Do you have no Datacrons? Is that what it is? I don't have any. Okay. Woo! I was like, what are they doing to me, man? It's part of what this is my living they're messing with. Yeah, my sister got a new puppy. There's a new puppy my sister got. Their old puppy died recently. He was a good dog. There you go, Shorts feed. There he is. That's the puppy. That's the puppy. Well, there you go. New puppy for my sister. Congratulations. You have literally not one Datacron. You gotta learn how to work Datacron's. Been avoiding as long as possible. They're really... I mean... I think they get a bad rap. I like Datacrons. I think they're fun. I think they add another layer to the game. I like Datacrons. And in fact, they've made Wampa like... I have more fun playing with Wampa right now than probably any other character I've ever played with in this game. Wampa is so much fun right now. I like Datacrons a lot. Looking good, man. I mean, you're set up for Ray next, of course. You got Radis there. So when you finish, you know, when you get Kylo with his ult done, and you get the Executor done, and you finish off your Poncho Bros, then go get Ray. You're gonna be performing, I think, in Ground War. You might be a little bit short here. Let's see. Yeah, you're a little tight on Jedi for Ground War. Jedi Knight Luke lead. Ahsoka, Hermit Yoda. You need Grandmaster Yoda. You need his Zeta in there. You could do Gear 12 Grandmaster Yoda. You could go Luke, Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan. Probably... I'll bet Hermit Yoda and then Grandmaster Yoda. That might get it done for you. You may need Jedi Knight Revan in there, though, to make that happen. So... yeah. Hey, if you can learn how to work with Datacrons, you'll have some fun. Trust me, you'll have fun playing with Datacrons. Looking good, Isaac. Looking good, man. So, finish Kylo, get your Executor, get your Poncho Bros, get Ray, and that's your next steps. It's gonna look really nice. Maybe work on this fleet a little bit while you're at it. Full reinforcement. Certainly you can take Plo Koon to level 85 and get like Gear 7 or something on him. I like this farm too. Those are good that they're being farmed. TIE Defender too. You know, if you added some gear to Iden Versio, if you just get Plo Koon geared up a little bit, you could have some good stuff going. I like it. I like it, Isaac. You're set up for success. Now go farm Datacrons. Go, my son, farm Datacrons. The thing about Datacrons helping you punch up versus mods helping you punch up is Datacrons is a much quicker path, right? Datacrons is like the dark side. You can punch up and you can build up that roster and those teams much, much faster because mods just take a lot of time. You might be able to upgrade, unless you're spending a lot of money on mods, you can upgrade on a weekly basis, maybe one character's mods, not even that, probably half of a character's mods if you do it right. It just takes a lot more time to build up your mods than it does to build up your Datacrons. All right. Let's do these gifted reviews here. I know that 22 truck. There we go. Why didn't that work? That's weird. I get this link here. Okay. We let those guys know that they are getting reviews. Let's pull up the rosters. 22 troglodytes. Who was that on stream again? Three 72736 22 troglodytes destroy the universe. Well, that's not very nice. If you destroy the universe, that's all of us. I still think there's at least a 50% chance that we're just an atom in a bead of sweat on some gigantic cosmic alien. I don't know, man. There is the Executor. There is Leia Organa with the Rolocron. That doesn't work with a Galactic Legend, right? Chromium 2. Let's pull that mod score. $1.63, 2.33, 3.92 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. I'm not unconvinced that we live in a simulation. Now, it would be very weird. I mean, we're looking at AI now, like we're almost developing like small life forms ourselves at the moment. Who's to say that the UFOs that fly around aren't like something that's just sitting parked right off the corner of our planet and just, or living in the mountains, deep in the mountain, in the core. I don't know what's going on. I just live here. A very small space. I'm a very small guy. One second. Okay. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 6.888 million galactic power. Shorts did not take a guess. Twitch did not take a guess. 6.22 from Faded Red. 6.8 from Matthias Galarche. Did I say that right? Matthias Galarche. Am I right? I think I'm right. I think I got that right. 6.88 said Handikin Armslayer. There it is. I know my mod score's gonna be bad. Well, who are you? Are you Baldo? You're Baldo. Ah, okay. All right. Well, if your mod score is bad, I certainly won't say anything about it. All right, let's take a look here. Let's get that mod score registered. This is not gonna be a good mod score either. 1.63, 2.33. Got yourself a freeview back in the day. And not a lot of mod improvement over the course of 7 or 8 months. Not a lot, something like that. I didn't get it right. Don. I wasn't shooting for something like that. I was shooting for the moon. 6888606. Did you take a break? Curious. Did you take a break, man? Troglodytes, I can't remember what your name. It was, who was it? Gabbo. Gabbo, did you take a break? That's a bad mod score. 4.4. Yeah, you're not anywhere close to it. You need to go touch your mods. Get on those mods. They're bad. Profundity? Executor? Are you kidding me? And your mods are that bad? Working on Marauder. No Y-Wing here. That's unfortunate because you don't have a tank there now. That fleet's okay. Okay, Interceptor is being worked on. That's active. TIE Defender. Hey, you got something working here. Well, you got Profundity, so now we're looking at Leviathan, which looks like you're kind of working on it. So I get it. I actually paid for review maybe a month or two ago. Really? See, this looks like $8.95 is in the Freeview range. I feel like that's in the range where I did a bunch of Freeviews. Maybe not. Okay. Still need to improve your mods. There's not much improvement since last time I looked. Look, we have Datacrons here. Wampacron. Let me look at this thing here. If there's no Allied Galactic Legends, so that's gone. I mean, I get that you've got this on Leia, but it's really, I mean, and it's only in Squad Arena, but it's not really built for that, although it's got a lot of crit avoidance, health, armor penetration, etc., and that's good, but you're not really getting much out of this except dispelling debuffs, I guess. Many Moose Moosin, Leia, Jedi Master Luke, Supreme Leader Kylo. Somebody name that reference. Many Much Moosin. The boxin'? Threes in the boxin'? Everybody knows where I'm going with this. Not really ready for Jabba. There you go. Isaac's got it. Brian Regan. There's no A in there. It'll show up. There you go, Matthias, right there. I think it'll show up. Oh, it was working earlier. Why is it not working now? Why is that not working? Hang on, I gotta reboot the stupid stream elements here. See if that connects. We'll give it a minute. Check the pinned message, Matthias. You'll see it in there. Jabba should be next. Poncho Bros are Relic 7. I'd be farming these Pretty Pals right now for their assault bat. I'd be on this. I would be on this with their Zetas. Get that done. Jabba, Peridia Pals. I could get on board with Rey. You got the Jedi Training Rey team there. Do you have the Raddus? Probably not. No. Not really close. I mean, you could maybe do the, let's see. I would finish your Treya team, finish your Sith Empire team. Yeah, we got an FYF roster here. Finish your farms. Let's do Treya. Let's do your Sith Empire team. Treya, Savage, Darth Malak, Darth Nihilus, Sith Empire Trooper. We got Darth Revan up. We got Basil Shan. She needs a Zeta. You probably Darth Malgus pretty soon, right? See if this is working now. Now it's working. I like that. I would be working on, if this was my account, Leviathan in the background, finish your Sith Empire, finish Treya, farm your way to Jabba, and get your pretty pals farmed. That's what I'd be working on this account. And you can work on Radis, or you can wait for the bundle to come out again and just buy Radis, so you can go get Rey. That's what I'm looking at. Nothing else here, right? No, I don't see anything else. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. And work on your mods. Work on your mods. All right, let's take a look at OG Baldur here, who said something earlier, and it's somebody else's. It's gonna be a French Horn Gamer, who has been around for a while. What was? I didn't even look at that. Those are your next Journey Guide characters, Troglodytes. Best character farming route, says OG Baldur. Let's take a look here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a waltz. Gabe Antarian Rangers. I don't know what that means, but okay. .52, .59, Squad GP 1.34. There's the Geos. There are the Geos again. Carbonite 3. Guess the Galactic Power. You guys can thank user 1234 Dirk and I gotta look it up because who else is in there? The Great One, Durzo. Those guys you can thank for those reviews. Those are guys thank for those reviews. All right. Hello, Gabriel Lynch. The time is up and the guesses are in. Wait a second, let me check something. Kind of weird today. Let's take a look. We have got 2 million galactic power, 2.068 million galactic power. 2 said Will Slat. That's gonna be tough to beat. Will Slat, you're the wiener. You're the wiener. Let's get that mod score registered here. 0.52, 0.59, not real strong. Come on, man. Ah. What's going on? Why can't I paste? Did the copy disappear? There we go. All right, new roster. All right, we were at 0.52, 0.59. Whoops. And then here, 2068123. So 2,000,000.59. You're not really touching your mods. Average score would be 1.4. Now we say it. Now it's the time. French Horn Gamer. Take your phone. Go into a dark closet back in the corner, turn all the lights off. Get your phone out. Enter the code. This is my code. And touch your mods. Get the game open. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Play. Touch your mods. It's time to touch your mods. You're not touching them. You've been trying to get good mods for Wampa, but you have terrible luck. Been doing it for 3 minutes. I don't believe you. Sorry. I believe you've worked some mods. I think you've not really gone all in on it. I mean, if you go all in, you're gonna hit some mods eventually. Hang on, I gotta, whatever this is. Sorry. Didn't mean to. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Let me get back in there. Sorry. Guess I could have copied and pasted. Or just pasted. You've been trying to get mods for Wampa for a month with no luck. You don't really need potency on Wampa, just a heads up. Is it in the Omicron? Maybe it's in the Omicron, which you don't have yet, but those dots get added no matter what. They're irresistible. So you don't really need potency. You just need health and tenacity. Just health and tenacity. You don't need potency. Let me get it up here. Whenever Wampa is damaged by an attack, inflict 2 stacks of damage over time for 3 turns on the attacking enemy, which can't be evaded or resisted. You don't need potency. You just need health and tenacity. Mainly health and then some tenacity. And speed, of course. Alright, so as far as fleets, we're not farming Executor. We're not really farming an Empire fleet. We're not really farming a Galactic Republic fleet. All right. We're gonna dial you in, my friend. We're gonna dial you in, French Horn Gamer. Welcome to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Boy, you are farming some randos. You bought the Hoth. You bought the Hoth bundle. Do you have Jedi Knight Luke? No. Okay. It's not a Geo bundle. There's only 4 of them that are relicked. So you got the Hoth bundle. Padawan Obi-Wan is 7 stars. Master Qui-Gon is 7 stars. I don't even think you need potency on the first Jedi. I've never used potency there. Ships are your least favorite part of the game. Target you shooting for Order 66. Yeah. That's what I'm doing too. And people keep telling me that they can do it at Gear 12 on that first tier and get 300 points. I'm having zero success. I don't want to be running this thing 300, 20 to 30 times a week. So I'm going to relic my Tarkin, make it work that way. Hyperdrive bundle and the Hoth bundle. Okay, so we got that. We're starting something here. Here's that hyperdrive bundle. Ships your least favorite part of the game. Well, sorry. Okay. So if ships are your least favorite part of the game, I would highly recommend getting the best ships and just putting them out there. You don't have to worry about it where they just perform without you having to put a lot of work into it. So with that, that's right, Scuba Steve, shove it. With that said, like nobody responded to my text today, by the way. I said something, I felt like it was somewhat, interesting, and nobody responded. Steve, what's up with that? So the first thing I'm going to say about your fleets is we have a really nice little start right here. I would finish off the Vulture Droid, finish off Sunfac, and start farming the Hyena Bomber. And as soon as you can get the Malevolence on your roster, whether that involves buying the Grievous bundle with Malevolence in it, or starting to farm the Malevolence with Get To currency, which you should be getting that Get To currency because you got the Geos upgraded. You've got to be in a Geonosis Territory Battles Guild. As soon as you get the Malevolence on your roster to go with these ships and your Hyena Bomber, that'll be a great thing. That's be a great way to get a nice, B tier fleet going on, maybe A tier. Their ones are at, no, probably B tier fleet going on a roster. I like that idea. You don't really have a Galactic Republic farmed, so I'm just gonna say let's start the Executor farm now. You haven't touched your Bounty Hunter ships. You have not farmed the Executor at all. We need to farm the Hounds. Every player in the game should be farming Bosk and the Houndstooth every day of their life until they're 7 stars. Period. Every account. Look, let's go get the Executor. IG 2000, Xanadu Blood, Slave 1, Houndstooth. Go farm the Punishing One. Go grab Razor Crest shards in the Fleet Arena store. TIE Bomber, TIE Fighter. TIE Advance is already there. So you've changed guilds recently. I'm going to go currency for about a week. That's right. You can get that. Excuse me, got an adjustment tonight. That Negotiator should be, not Negotiator, Malevolence. I would just target that. I would focus on getting your Separatist fleet up with the Malevolence and getting your Bounty Hunters up for the Executor. And that's just 2 pretty easy ship farms for you that you can do since you don't like ships. That can kind of wrap, maybe not easy. I shouldn't say Executor is easy, but those are farms that will be beneficial for your roster in a lot of ways. Okay, over here, I'm gonna get Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon up to Relic 7. I'm gonna make that a priority. That's your #1 priority. They're already 7 stars, Relic 7. Get it done. Then you're gonna farm your way to Jedi Knight Luke and Jabba the Hutt. In the meantime, we wanna get an Imperial Trooper squad going, a la the ones that I put together. Veers, Piet for Executor, Range Trooper, and then a couple others. Matthias, I gotcha.
298,975,163 help me.
Chilean pesos, nice. Chilean pesos, cool. We'll get a lot of those on stream. So, I got you, Matthias. So I would farm an Imperial Troopers team. Check out the ones that I am farming. I like your Phoenix where they are. And I'm going to get Jedi Knight Luke. And then that CLS team will come into play. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get your Malevolence fleet farmed. You're with your Separatists. I'm going to get your Executor farmed. I'm going to go and get Tarkin for Order 66. Go ahead and relic him. I don't know what Darth Scion's doing here. I don't know what that's all about. You just love Darth Scion, I guess? Then, no, you should not hit on a 16, but I'm not a good player, so don't bother with me. Yeah, that's what you should do. Poncho Bros. Bosk is farmed. Get your Imperial Troopers up. Go get Jedi Knight Luke. Get Jabba the Hutt. Executor Malevolence Fleet. That's what you do on this account. That's what you do. Work a little harder on the mods. Mods is just a grind. There's no way around it. It's just a grind. There's no two bones about it. Save up a whole bunch of materials and sit down for an evening for about 30 minutes to an hour and just grind out the mods. I have not been to Santiago. Scuba Steve is a world traveler. All right, Alex W is next. And then Matthias over there. Alex W. Okay. Alexander 18, the replacement Cantina Band. Nice. We got the Leviathan. We've got Jabba the Hutt. We've got Chromium 3. I was looking in the wrong place with this. And 2.41, 4.66, 6.06 million squad GP. Interesting. Everybody, guess the galactic power. $49 of these done now. Sorry, I'm just flipping through stuff here. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 10.177 million galactic power. SOH player 0 is off. Let's see, 9.8 from Nothing But Fett. Nope. Scuba Steve is wrong always. Matthias is there, 9.9. 10.1 from Kai. 10.111 from Vader Slaps. Nice. Little Price is Right action there. Let's get this mod score registered. It's a pretty big roster. That's not going to be a great mod score. 2.41, 4.66. You've been around for a while, too. When you have a gap like that, that's an indication that you've been playing for a while. Got a free view. Well, improvements. That's, you know what? That's a major improvement on mod score. Major improvement on mod score. Alex W. With the massive, is this right? 767367. Wow. Okay, some 0.94 to 2.41 and 1.36 up to 4.66. Alex is listening. Alex is listening. We've done some good for Alex. It's still not a great mod score, but it doesn't matter. 10177765. All of that while like adding 60% to his galactic power. So, wow. Alex W. Your mod score is low for your galactic power, but the improvement is just absolutely palpable. Nice job. Keep that up. Keep that up. Really well done. Really well done. Knights of Nooch, you just, Nar, if you want a review, you just throw your ally code in chat and let me know, and we'll give you a 5-minute review. That's it. There should be something in the frequently asked questions. There's it's references a video is what it does. Okay. So we've got Leviathan, we've got Executor. We have a lot of stuff on this roster. Yep. Yep. Yep.
978,174,846. I have not asked for a review in a while, so I am curious how my account is.
Is that Biggs or Beegis? Yeah, Nar, just tell me you want a roster review and throw your ally code in chat. I got you, Biggs. It could be Beegis. I don't know. How we doing here? A lot of bundles on this account, I think. A lot of bundling here. Let's take a look. Although it's an older account, no, that's a bundle. That's a bundle. It's an older account, so, but it checks out. That's a bundle. A lot of bundling here. But I feel like this account's been around for a while. Let me check something. 7,000. No. No. How? That's a great mod score, dude. It's only 1.6 years. Moolah, boys and girls. Moolah. A lot of bundling here. I'll say this for Alex W. Great work on your mod score. And I know I've said it a bunch, but I'm having trouble getting over it. Really nice mods. Let's finish Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan, and your Poncho, or your Peridia pals. That's what I'd be working on. That'd be my #1 focus in this account. Let's get the mods in place. Let's get these assault battles just feeding your roster for the next several years. Poncho Bros, Peridia pals, keep working those mods. I like this. I just like it. A little bit of Datacron, not much going on there. You know what? I don't have a lot to say. I think this is a great roster. I definitely would round this out with Profundity for sure. That's all you got left to do here. I'd probably be working on Leia. Yep, okay. Yeah, I'd be working on Leia. And then make your way around to Jedi Master Kenobi. You got gas. Who doesn't have gas these days? You got a lot of options. Pretty much the world is your oyster at this point. Without the clones, though, I wouldn't really push my way to Lord Vader super heavily, but you're not that far away from Lord Vader. I mean, you could probably do just about anything you wanted to at this point. Except for maybe Ahsoka. Yeah. I think your account, you know, you got Afra at Gear 12. I'd go ahead and finish Afra. I'm not the biggest Afra fan, but why have her sitting there at Gear 12? That's not helping anybody. Surely you gotta have Terran Malicos ready to go here somewhere. As soon as you get Terran Malicos, I'd be getting Seer Junda and Cal Kestis up as well. So yeah. I like it. I like everything you're doing. I love your mods. Great strides, great improvements, Alex. This is looking really good. A lot of bundling here. Great decisions. Poncho Bros, Peridia Pals, and then just do whatever you want, man. The world is indeed your oyster. I'm going to get Leia after that. And then I might do Jedi Master Kenobi. But you could do whatever you want here. You've got a lot of options on the table. You could do Gungans. Do what you want, man. It looks good. It looks good. That's a nice roster. That's a nice roster from Alex W. Matthias, let's take a look at that thing. And those look at Beegs. I still don't see your ally code, Nar. There's going to be a little bit for how you put it, enter it. Let's go here. Matthias. Dart Poriun. Legio Lex Talionis. This is how we talk in Chile. I don't know if it isms. We got Phoenix out there. We got Carbonite 3. We got a Executor farm on the way, it looks like. I think this is my favorite music I got going right now. I need to get like a blow-up doll so I can dance. Isn't that what they're for? Isn't that what blow-up dolls are for? Dancing? One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I got you, Nar. Jim Shark, thank you for your ally code. However, whoops, didn't get it in there. Check these messages out, Jim Shark. This will help out. Horizontal and not vertical? Is that what I gotta go? Jake Lazaron, check out these messages that are popping up right now. Now, why isn't that roster review one coming up? What's going on with this thing today? There we go. All right. Why is the Omega Bot talking to me here? That's weird. All right, 0.58, 0.59. Squad GP, 1.56 million. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Nice, Vader Slaps. I'm gonna need to take a quick little bio break when this one's over here. Sorry, everybody. Old man bio break incoming. SWGH, check that. You can also join my Discord where if you want to get in line to get your name on the wheel for roster view giveaways, we make announcements in my Discord. It's going to be like monthly signups here for a while because we've had so many donations from our members to pay for roster reviews. All right, guys, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 2.6 million galactic power. Twitch. As SWGH 0 said, SWGH player 0 said 2.6. That's gonna be tough to overcome. Will Slat also said 2.6. So Will Slat and SWGH player 0 are the winners, so to speak. Matthias, let's get your mod score registered and then we'll get that timer going. 0.58, 0.59. Figured that would be new. $2606848. Okay, so at 2.6 million, this is not a good mod score. You noticed I was chiding the previous person who had basically the same mod score as you, and they were not working on their mods. At 2.6 million, your mod score should be in the 1.7 million range. What does that mean? That means you don't have enough mods that are 15 speed or higher. You've only got 8 6-dot mods on the roster, and a few of them are under 10 speed. So you need to go watch Mods 101. Let me put that link in there for Jake. I pinned messages for you. You got to go read. You got to pay attention, man. All right, let's see here. I literally said, Jake, look at the messages I'm posting right now, like a minute ago. So I'm not going to post them again. Check the pinned message. All right, let's see here. Where was I? This is why I like this better than my real job, because I have to be nice to my real job. No matter how dumb people are, I have to be nice at my real job. I'm not calling you dumb, Jake. That was kind of a separate. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. It's a low mod score. You need to get more mods. Oh, I knew what I was going to do here. Check out my mods playlist. That's really going to help you out, Matthias. The mods playlist, Mods 101, those are videos and a playlist that'll really help you out with your mods and help you learn how to do it here in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Let's get that timer started. Gerbil! Gerbil's very nice. Gerbil's much nicer and smarter than I am. I'm just a guy trying to make my way in the universe. Okay, let's see here. We've got 2.6 million. We're getting started on... Fleets are a little behind, I think. Yeah, that's a little slow. At 2.6 million, I would kind of expect this to be ready. But you're working on it, so keep working that Executor. You know what, Matthias? I'm going to recommend you one ship and one character. If you farm the TIE Defender and Iden Versio here and get her up to like gear 10, you'll have a workable fleet that can do some things for you. All right, there you go. 3 months account, Matthias. At 3 months, you can have, I'll show you my mods at 3 months. I'll show you my mod score in a second at 3 months. It's tremendous. What? Hold on. I'll show it to you right now as we pause your timer. Here's our table, or our chart, so to speak. The table's over there. This is, you are like down here. Your mod score is down at the bottom here. You see this? Below the gold line, or the orange line is the average line, just a straight mean of the top 110 mods. The blue line is the average of all of your mods. And then the curved line is the moving average. When we get to about 8.5 million galactic power, it separates out from the mean. You and I are both down here. I've been playing for about 4 months. You've been playing for 3 months. Your mod score is down here. That's my mod score, 2.33. You can have a very good mod score on your account even early in the game if you work on your mods. So I want to encourage you. I'm doing that. I know it looks like I'm just bragging, but I'm not just bragging. I am bragging, but I'm not just bragging. I'm saying you can build a very good mod score. You can build good mods on your roster from day one of playing this game. You just need to learn how to do it. So go watch that video. It'll teach you how to do it. I would farm the TIE Defender and Iden Versio here, along with going after that Executor, which I like that Executor farm. This fleet's not underway yet. This fleet's not underway yet. You might as well go ahead and finish off Sunfac here. And if you want 2 more ships to farm, Vulture Droid and a Hyena Bomber, get those finished up. You got the Hyperdrive bundle. Work on that Malevolence. If you're getting Get 2 currency, well, I'll bet you are. You got some Geos here. Get the Malevolence in here with Grievous. Get this Malevolence fleet built up. You can build up a Galactic Republic fleet maybe down the road, and you can work on it now. Either the Malevolence or the Galactic Republic. And then one ship that could really get a whole nother fleet for you, TIE Defender and Iden Versio. I know Gerbil's talking. I'll get you in a second. 2.6 million. Farming Executor. Oh, we bought a Leia bundle. Or 2. Nothing like a Relic 7 T-Bow to brighten your day, boys and girls. Ooh. Fancy pants. What is this? Did you farm this? This wasn't in a bundle, was it? Go get him, Gerbil. This wasn't in a bundle. How did this happen? This was in a bundle like a year ago. It wasn't even a year ago. It was like 9-10 months ago. No problem, Jake. No problem, Jake. Lightspeed token, thank you. Well, if you're gonna do that, you need to get Captain Enoch and Darth Jet Trooper. I keep forgetting about tokens. Somebody gave you the token. Farm Captain Enoch and farm Death Trooper Peridia and get this team up. They have an assault battle that's gonna feed your roster. The Peridia Pals, which is these 3 guys, Captain Enoch, Night Trooper, and Death Trooper Peridia, and the Poncho Bros, Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. Oh no. Ho, 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 ho. So, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, and now you're all in for the Peridia Pals. Farm those characters, get them all to Relic 7, and you will be feeding your roster for the rest of the time you play Star Wars Scout. You will get assault battles that will give you great rewards in this game. Your Phoenix are gonna do well in a couple different assault battles for you. Oh, they're gonna do okay, not amazing, but okay. I like your farming direction. You might as well, once you finish the Executor and you're working on those fleets, you probably want to get your Geos up to gear 12 so you can do the Geonosis territory battles, you know, a Watt mission, and I'd probably just go after Leia. And then after Leia, go get Jabba the Hutt. So here's your farming path. Get your TIE Defender farmed. Finish, and Iden Versio. Finish your Executor. Work on getting Malevolent Shards with your Get 2 currency, and go get General Grievous with your fleet currency. You need to get Razor Crest with your fleet currency as well. Then you're gonna go get Leia Organa, Galactic Legend Leia Organa. Once you get her done, it's flipping over to Jedi Knight Luke and get Jabba the Hutt. And that's how we're gonna proceed with this roster. And probably get your Geos up to Gear 12 in the process. That's how we're gonna proceed with this roster. Poncho Bros and Pretty Pals, I didn't mention there too. Make those your first characters you farm. Okay? You'll thank me later for Poncho Bros and Pretty Pals at Relic 7. It'll be work, but trust me, it'll benefit you long term in the game for sure. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick little bio break here. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, make sure to download Raid Shadow Legends. Oh no. There we go. Make sure to download Raid Shadow Legends. I did confirm that the code DEMONSLAYER for Tholin Foulbeard is going to be good through December, the end of December. So, download the game today using my QR code, which you're going to see over there to the side of the screen, or maybe over here in the shorts feed. There's a link in the description of this video as well. Download Raid Shadow Legends. Plarium is sponsoring this channel. We thank them very much for their sponsorship. It's also just a fun game. You can play with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I'm doing right now. If you use my code, you'll get over there, you'll get Corrado Fox Hunter as your first legendary. You'll get Michelangelo. Well, actually, you'll get Tholin Foulbeard as your second legendary by using the code Demon Slayer as your new player code within the first 24 hours of playing. And you'll get Michelangelo for free, legendary Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in Raid Shadow Legends. You're gonna get 3 other epic characters for free as well. Jump in, use my codes, use my links, support the channel, have fun playing a new game. Go download Raid Shadow Legends. I'm gonna go take a quick little bio break and I'll be right back. And we've got Begus and Nar in line for reviews. And we'll probably wrap it up for the evening, but I'll be back here shortly. One moment, please. Okay, we are back. Got a couple more reviews here. Then we'll head out for the evening. How is everybody today? One sec, sorry. All right, folks. Happy you? What do you mean? I don't know what you're saying, Gerbil. I don't know what you're saying, Gerbil. Okay, let's take a look at Bigas here. We are at Imperial Navy Troopers. We've got Kyber 2, Kylo, Leviathan. I think we're about to see a roster. I think we're about to see a little, maybe something of a flex here. Something of a flex here. 3.16, 6.61, 7.36 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Oh, I asked, how are you? Oh, did I? It's hard when you're, you know, with the delay that YouTube has. It's kind of hard to know, like, when people answer questions, what's going on sometimes. So, yeah. All right, guys. Time is up. Guesses are in. We are at 11.7 million galactic power. 11.234 from Sovereign Winter. I don't think it's going to do it, though. 11.6 from Hannikin Armslayer. Hannikin's 11.68 from Kai. Kai, you did it. You did it, Kai. Yes, Lucas, we talked about it yesterday a little bit. People prefer to come on here and just have some fun, but it's horrible, you know, political violence in any form. It's just awful, just awful. All right, so 11.7 million. We got all the ships. Let's get that mod score registered here. We got a timer to do too. 3.16, 6.61 is actually kind of low. $11,703,740. So at 11.7 million through 6.61, definitely a very low mod score, like half of where you need to be. So we need to, you know, we need to pick up the mod. The mods are not great on this account, but the account itself, Biggs, are you out there, Biggs? What do you have to say for yourself? Mods are kind of poop. Yes, I agree. I can't disagree that the mods are kind of poop. Where is, there we go. That's not what I was looking for. Get the timer going for Biggs here. All right, aside from the poop mods, we got all the ships. The ships are complete. The ships are complete. Jabba, JMK, Luke, Lord Vader, Rey, Sith Eternal, Supreme Leader Kylo. Only missing Ahsoka and Leia. Get on Leia. I like the Poncho Bros, our Pretty Pals Relic 9. Thumbs up. Where's Death Troop? There he is. Poncho Bros Relic 9. Terran Malicos. We gotta be farming Leia, right? You're getting Hondo when he comes out. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm. Well, you can get Hondo there day one with me. And then once you're done with that, got these TW crowns, huh? How are those working out? Seriously, how are those working out? Good, bad, indifferent? See, my thing is I can apply the TW crown out of the Zetas for it, or the mods for it anyway, you know? So, I don't think you need any help from me. I would be doing Leia as soon as I get done with Hondo, and then of course, Ahsoka after that. You know, you're missing that great Mothers team, and that's unfortunate because it's a really great team. Your Cal Kestis is under-geared and under-Zetaed Omicron. Is he even Omicron? I don't remember. That looks like he's got an Omicron on that. So your Cal is underwhelming. I think Luthen is fading. I think that was cool for a little while, and I think that's another team like Mace Windu and the Bad Batch. It's just going to be kind of looked at in the rearview mirror like it was kind of interesting for a while, and it just didn't, you know. You do Mace or Balin after? I would do Balin. Balin, well, if you're a TW guy, which looks like you might be, then maybe Mace Windu. Mace Windu is a TW team. Balin is that Grand Arena team. And if you do Balin, you get 2 teams out of it, right? Now, if you do Mace, you already got the Clone Troopers, right? I'm gonna guess. Already got the Clone Troopers at least being worked on. Yeah, Tepa Balaba, or I mean, Jocasta, yeah, okay. But she needs Omicrons as well. So you've got some Zetas and Omicrons that you're behind on. I'm gonna say I love everything you're doing. I would go for Balin over Mace. I just think Balin's more flexible. He performs in Grand Arena, and that's where I want my characters to perform. Plus, you get great mothers out of it, and that's a second Grand Arena team that so you can get 2 Grand Arena teams out of the Balin farm. That's where I would be going. Jedi Cal Kestis is OTB. Oh, that's not Jedi Cal Kestis. That was Baby Cal. Yeah, I can see Saw Luthen with the role, but you know, Rolocron has about 800 different places you can put it. Bo-Katan to me is the best place to get Lord Vader out. So, I mean, you got some options here. It's a great roster, man. Your mods, of course, as we said, are poop. Your Datacrons are okay. Looks like you went more in this time on the Datacrons than last time. So that's a good thing. Where are you, Kyber 2? You're really not that far from Kyber 1. I mean, you gotta get Ahsoka. Hondo's gonna help you a lot, I would imagine. Getting those a couple of pirate teams on there. Did you have Smee and did you have Smee yet? No, I'm just calling him Smee. That's a great roster, man. I'll look forward to seeing Hondo on this thing down the road. I don't know if you really want to work on your mods or not, but great roster. Good job. Yeah, to me, it's Balin Skull because there's 2 teams you get out of that. That's my thought process. Let's look at Cal here. Territory Wars is Baby Cal's Okay, territory wars. Okay. Smee after this conquest? Me too. Same thing. I'll have Smee after this conquest. I'm not going to upgrade. I got to get Hondo done first, then I'll get Smee done after that. Hondo's the priority, and I'm pretty sure Smee's going to go on his team, right? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what order I do, and I got to get Hondo first. That's the priority. So, looks good, man. Nice roster. Nice roster, Beegs. Nar, let's take a look, and then we'll head out for the day. Head clanker. There's a head clanker over there. All right, we've got Grievous. That's weird. Weird fleet, carbonite. Weird stuff going on. Weird stuff going on. Let's take a look, Nar. Are you new to the game, Nar? Point 0.91 squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. All right, boys and girls, our last one of the day. The time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look at Nar's roster. 1.384 million. Ratbag is double that. Nope, Twitch isn't close. Oh, we're over on YouTube. Is everybody over? No, we got 1.312 from Ante Badaniak. That's it. Good job, Ante. I heavily fan farmed for a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so first thing of note, it's time to farm your mods. Time to work your mods. You're not touching your mods. Same thing we've said to folks. Go watch Mods 101. Go check it out. Go check out the mods playlist. Work your mods. Your mods are not being worked. You can work them very early. I showed you my mod score earlier. I don't know if you saw that. But these mods are not being worked. 1384832. In fact, 1.3 million. I'll show you on the table here. First of all, it's low. You're really low. But at 1.3 million, you're down here. And that's me. I'm at 1.0 million and my mod score is 2.33. Again, not trying to brag. I'm just trying to give you something to shoot for. You can farm mods from the beginning of the game, and you should farm mods from the beginning of the game, or you'll just keep falling farther and farther and farther behind. So go watch the Mods 101, watch the mods playlist, and let's work on the mods. Let's get this timer started here. We got the first 3 ships. We are not farming the Executor. We are not farming any fleets right now. You bought the Hyperdrive bundle. You have not started farming any fleets. You've been playing for a couple of months, maybe 3 months. And with buying the Hyperdrive bundle, you should have the Houndstooth unlocked by now. You need to farm the Executor. You just need to farm the Executor. Hands down. It needs to be done. So go look up that journey, farm the Executor, make that your priority. You'll also need to get along the way a Galactic Republic fleet with the Negotiator or the Endurance, and then eventually a Malevolence Separatist fleet as well. But you need to farm these fleets. Your fleets are not being farmed, and it's a mistake. So we need to get on those fleets, okay? Now we've got Grievous being, so you said you fan farmed, and there it is. Grievous, Stap, Watt, and B2. So we have a fan of the prequels. We have a prequel / Clone Wars fan. Clearly, everything is Galactic Republic. I'm going to recommend this to you. You know what? If you want to have fun, farm a Galactic Republic fleet. It'll work with Endurance for a while to get Negotiator up and running. You can farm Anakin's Edit 2 in fleet hard node 1, 2, or 1B or whatever it is. Umbaran, you can get the Galactic War Store, and then somewhere else here. Ahsoka comes to Galactic War Store all the time. Clone Sergeant is in fleet 1A. So you can farm those 4 ships. Eventually farm a Galactic Republic Y-Wing. You can eventually farm a Marauder and go get your Bad Batch and get yourself a Galactic Republic fleet. Since that's what you want to do, let's make that you can make that your primary fleet while you're working on Executor in the background. So go get your Galactic Republic fleet, work on that, gear up the characters in that Galactic Republic fleet. Go look it up, Negotiator, Endurance. You'll find some good stuff out there for that. And also farm the Executor in the background. Over here, the problem is that Grievous just isn't a very good character in this game, except for if you're gonna farm General Grievous, okay, you need to get Droideka up and running and get his Omicron on him for Territory Wars. Your guild will thank you for that. If you've got Grievous, Stap, B2, Droideka, and Magna Guard out there in Territory Wars, with Droideka has his Zeta and his Omicron, that is a very good Territory Wars team. Plus, when you farm Droideka, you'll also be farming Cad Bane shards. I think it's Cad Bane. It's either Cad Bane or IG-2000. I think it's Cad Bane. You'll be farming those shards for your Executor as well. So let's farm up the Droideka and get him on this team, or get it on this team, and get the Omicron for Territory Wars since you started down that path. Okay? I probably would, and you can farm the Geos up as well. Without GeoBrood Alpha on the team, these characters are useless. And I don't mean that they're okay and you have you can use them for your ships, fine. This character team is completely useless, and I mean completely useless without GeoBrood Alpha. So I want you, here's what we're gonna work on this roster. You're gonna farm GeoBrood Alpha and get your Geos up and get them to Gear 12. You're gonna farm Droideka up, get Droideka with the, this is not normal instructions I usually give people. Droideka with the Zeta and the Omicron, and get your Grievous team ready for Territory Wars. You're going to farm your Galactic Republic ships. We're gonna farm Anakin's Edit 2 Starfighter, the Clone Sergeant, Umbaran, and Ahsoka Tano's Jedi Starfighter, along with, if you got it now, I don't know if you can get it now or not, Galactic Republic Y-Wing. We're gonna get this Galactic Republic fleet built up with the Endurance and eventually the Negotiator. You're gonna farm for the Executor with Bounty Hunters and Empire ships. Go look up the farm. You're gonna get your Poncho Bros up, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, get them to Relic 7, make that your next relics. Your next relics, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, Relic 7, get that assault battle working for your roster as soon as possible. And these are the things you're gonna work on your roster. These are the things you're gonna work on your roster. Okay? Hope it helps you out. And down the road, we'll get Galactic Legends and stuff. Right now, focus on that, and you clearly love Hondo Onaka as well. You know what? Nothing wrong with a little fan farming. Congratulations on your roster. Lots of fun that can be had with this roster. You just need to find the ways, find the places to have the fun. All right, dude? Let's see if we can raid somebody. Anybody out there streaming? Well, Star Wars Theory is live. I know some of you don't like him, but we'll send you to Star Wars Theory here on YouTube. On Twitch, Big Boat is streaming. No, he's not. Yeah, he's streaming about 1 minute. So we're gonna raid Big Boat over on Twitch. We'll raid Star Wars Theory over on YouTube. And that's what we'll do. Boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen, I will be back here on Saturday morning with Grand Arena. So pay attention to the channel. We'll have a good time. I hope you all have a great day. We will definitely talk to you very soon. Those are good farms for you too, Nar. Good job. Everybody, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for the donations. Thanks to user1234 for sponsoring the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Everybody have a great day. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch2Gud.